YouTube, what's going on? This preacher. So I lost the battle with the broker. I did. We was battling for 3 weeks over $50. Yep, over $50 for 3 weeks. I've been trying to get this other lane that actually takes me up to my direct shipper that I got, right? And so for about 3.5 weeks, we agreed on the price on the first load on Monday, but the load on Wednesday, that's where we was back and forth about $50. It was back and forth about $50. He wanted $900 and I wanted $950. All right, and that's the difference between $2.08 a mile to like a $1.98 a mile, something like that. So yeah, so I lost the battle. I lost the battle. I gave in. But the reason why I gave in, because it's just trying to find a load on Wednesdays that take me back up there. I normally only can find a load for about $800. Okay, so sometimes I find some at $850, but now those same loads, they are trying to pay $650, $700 for those same exact loads. Everybody know that freight rates go down around this time. I'm out of Florida. I always got to say I'm out of Florida. Okay, because some of these people, well, I get this. Well, I get $2.85 a mile. Well, in your area, that's what you get. But I'll deal with Florida rates. All right, but so we agreed on the price. So now that puts me at $5,300 a week that I make on 4 loads, and that brings my mileage up to a little bit over 2,800 miles for $5,300. And like I said, I deliver my last load Friday morning at 8 o'clock Friday morning. And normally what I do is I find a load out of West Palm Beach, South Bay, or Miami, going somewhere for about 150 miles. And normally I grab those loads for anywhere between $450 to $550. And that's what I do on Friday. If I choose to do a load, it has to be a straight through. Sometimes I can't find a straight through load. Sometimes it picks up on Friday, then it delivers early Saturday morning. If it does that, then normally those loads I pick up be about $600, $700 if I'm gonna have my truck for a whole day instead of a straight through. You know, I try to make sure it's at least $600, $700 for that Friday load to end my week. So, which was good, but me and the broker, we was battling, man, back and forth about 3.5 weeks over $50. And he was like, it's tight at $900. I'm like, man, come on, man, you could do another $50, because if you look at it, that's another $200 for the month. Okay, it's another $200 for the month for me when I'm trying to do all my budget and stuff. But it's still okay. I can do some things on Friday to get like more money if I choose. Like I say, the 4 loads I got now that's guaranteed gives me a guaranteed $5,300, and that's a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, deliver Friday morning. I got $5,300 off rip. And like I say, I'm still home 5 nights a week, Saturdays and Sundays off. Okay, and that's just at the 53. And like I said, so if I choose to get another load on Friday, most times I do, you know, it always will bring it up, you know, depending on what it is. But if I don't find nothing that will fit me, like if I really want the whole day Saturday off or things like this and I can't find nothing, then I just go ahead and go home with the $5,300, and I'm a-okay with that. You know, I made my $5,000 minimum for the week. But if I do find one, then that's great. Sometimes I do find a gym, like this Sunday, for instance. Like my church is still closed down and everything. Besides, we doing stuff on Facebook because of the COVID, and they had to come in and sanitize our whole church and stuff like that. So we actually don't start back February the 7th, Super Bowl Sunday. That's when we start back actually inside the church building. So since we wasn't really having church inside the church building, just doing it, I've been doing a couple Sunday loads, and I found this one load paying $1,000 going from Jacksonville to Hialeah, and it was a Coyote load, and I bid it $1,000, and then they accepted the bid for that. So I'm going to do that load on Sunday. It picks up on Sunday, and then it delivers 7 o'clock on Monday. So this week I'm doing that, and that's putting me up to $6,000 for the week, doing that particular load, because the load that I pick up tonight, which is Wednesday, I messed up on that, and I got the mileage mixed up. I was thinking it was another load, and it wasn't. Then I wound up booking this load, so I only was able to book this load for $600. So it threw me off. It threw me off. It really did. It threw me off. This is a $600 load, and it's going 341 miles. And I thought it was the other load that I was booking. So they got me with this. I don't know if y'all want to do the math. Y'all can do the math on the mileage. I don't really be caring about all that. This is how much a mile, this is how much a mile, all this other particular stuff. So they got me with that. They really did get me with that. So that did still put me at my minimum $5,000 for the week, for Monday through Friday. It still did put me at the minimum, but because the mileage was less than $2 a mile, that's bringing my average down. So I was trying to find another good load that was going to bring, my cost per mile for the week better. I only need $5,000 though, because I only do about 26. It came out to 2670, something like that. 26, a little bit, almost 2,700 miles a week that I do for the 5,000, right? But like I said, I was thinking it was another load, and it wasn't, so they got me a little bit with this. It still put me at 5,000. So when I was looking for a better load on Friday or Saturday, that's when this load actually popped up, and I bidded on it. But then the broker called me back and said, hey, could you do it Sunday instead? I said, yeah, I could do it Sunday. That's not a problem. So they put me up at $6,000 for the week, for a total of 2836, about 2,800 miles, man. I ain't trying to be all technical with y'all and stuff out like this. So basically 2,800 miles, and it pays me $6,000 for the week. So because with these rates, I'm trying to get guaranteed stuff, and trying to get these lanes and lock down these lanes with these brokers. Some of these brokers want you to work and work those lanes for them for a while first and see, and everybody happy. The places where I go, they was happy with me and things like this. So I went ahead and was able to secure that. So I'll be going to the same places each week, all the time, and I confirmed the week prior for the next week that I'll be able to do it. So just in case something comes up, I got to get maintenance done on my truck or anything like this, I don't have to take the load, things like that. So I still be able to do that. It's not like a set in stone that I have to be there type of contract, anything like this, because with the second one that I'm doing, this Johnstone Supply, sometimes they cancel because they don't have the product that came in and things like that. It happened to me one time before where they had to cancel the load on me. So if they cancel the load on me, then they don't have to pay me no money. So I still could cancel with them as well. If I need stuff, I got to get an overhead adjustment done on the truck. I'm almost at 500,000 miles on it, and it never been done before. So I'm about to do that. Get an overhead adjustment done on it, and then I got to replace some seals that are it's kind of moist around it on my drive shaft. And I still got the slack adjuster. I picked up the parts, and I picked up the coolant reservoir too that was leaking. So I have all that to get done as well. So whenever I get the seals from Freightliner, I'm gonna get that particular stuff done probably in the next week or so. I kind of got to work out the schedule where I don't take a load on Friday at all. Just deliver this load and take my truck straight to the shop so he can have it Friday and be done with it by Saturday, so I can pick up it for the next week. So that's why I was trying to make sure that I get the this stuff done. So I make my money, Monday through Friday. I already made my money. So if I need to get maintenance done on my truck, I can get maintenance done on my truck. But it's just some seals. It don't take that long to do. Replace the seals. I think the slack adjuster would be the most time-consuming thing to replace the slack adjuster. Because when I tighten it and I adjust it, it only stays adjusted for about 2 days. It should last more than 2 days. So I always got to go back and adjust my brakes on the same, on the same axle all the time. I'm like, man, what is going on with that? So then I just see, well, let me just replace the slack adjuster. It's like 90 something bucks for the slack adjuster, so I can just go ahead and replace the slack adjuster. It's not a biggie. If my shoulder and arm still hurt, and I just take it to my mechanic and just let them do it. So that all depends on how my shoulder and stuff feel, if I'm going to do it myself or not. So yeah, but the broker won this battle though, man. The broker won this battle. I'm like, man, $50, man. Y'all don't understand. I was hard set on this $50 because you have a lot owner ops or whoever picking these loads up, man, and then they would not give you the load over $35 because they're going to find somebody else that's going to do it cheaper. And I don't understand how some of these owner ops, especially in Florida, unless they just trying to get out of Florida. Maybe they just trying to get out of Florida. I don't know. Maybe they be like, you know what? I'm at the bottom here in Florida, and this going to take me, to the bottom parts of South Carolina, or the bottom parts of North Carolina, and and then you could get the loads for like $1.90, $1.95 a mile, some $2. So you could get them for that, but no, they'll take the thing and people is only getting paid like $1.20 a mile. I'm like, well, how in the world are y'all trying to make money? Yeah, okay, you basically you just driving for gas money. Basically, you just taking a load for gas money. Because by the time you pay for the fuel to get up there, you probably got $100 in your pocket off the load. I can't see how they do it for that. I really don't. And then I hate when the brokers tell you, well, my driver last week,